Now more on that. In June, the NBA unveiled their new game ball with futuristic material that is intended to improve grip. As the season begins tonight, it's become the hot topic as some players like Shaquille O'Neal have spoken out against it, saying it feels like one of those toy basketballs you buy at the department store. Now what is Shaq doing shopping at a department store? In this week's edition of The Lab, we don't have the answer to that, but Simon Bennett explains that it's a ball that's here to stay, despite what the players say.
Hey everybody, welcome to a fresh edition of The Lab. You might notice something different when you watch NBA games as the season gets going. The players definitely notice it. The new game ball, brought to you by Spalding and its cross-traction technology.
David's very clear that once we move to something new, it would have to be better than what they were using in the past.
And they think they've nailed it. First gone is the leather, replaced by a microfiber composite material. Then comes the cross-traction. Now, before now, basketballs were 8 panels sewn together. Now it's just 2 interlocking with each other.
When you look at an 8-panel ball, what happens is there's in the corners and in the ends of the product, the panels of an 8-panel ball would join at the corners here, thus making a lot less playable area for the player. So the 2-panel design allowed more playable space.
But that's not all. With leather gone, the new material acts as a hydrophilic moisture management system. That means that when moisture makes contact with the ball, it spreads evenly and evaporates instantly. So the ball will never be wet, even if your hands are sweaty. But the players' reaction about the ball was mixed during the preseason. Some are having trouble getting used to the new grip. Steve Nash isn't crazy about it. Dwayne Wade said to expect more bricks early in the year, while Shaq slammed it, saying it felt like, quote, one of those toy balls you buy at the toy store. But the league is sticking with it.
Shaquille O'Neal, along with a number of other players similar to him, are able to handle the old ball because their hands were so big. This will allow you and I and players like us to be able to handle the ball much better.
We found from the additional testing was the consistency. For 23 years we've had standards that having to do with consistency of bounce, what they call round, not losing shape, stickiness, slipperiness, etc. And actually the quality of the new ball brings it within those boundaries on a consistent basis, where leather balls are not even consistent one to the other, whereas we've now developed a ball that's consistent all the time, and we think that the players will come to cherish it rather than object to it.
What else do you want to know? Click on thescore.ca/thelab to find out more.